Oh boy, Quantum TV is back at it again. What's going on, everybody? It's Mitsune Nika, aka Sean the Legend. Welcome back to another video. And apparently Quantum TV is once again back at it again over here, this time claiming that us doing commentary style videos over his video and criticizing him and stuff does not fall under fair use and is actually illegal, and that we can even be taking the court and stuff over this, and that YouTube should do something about it. We're a darn danger to this darn platform, and just a bunch of other stuff that he uses every time he plays the darn victim card. So Quantum TV has put this video up on his second channel, The Controversial Truth, which should actually just be called Controversial Bitch, because that's exactly what he is. It's just a controversial bitch who sits here and leeches off of drama and stuff. So if you guys are down for that, you're ready for that, let's get into another video and see exactly why us doing commentary style videos does not fall under fair use for some dumb reason.
There is a massive problem and trend on YouTube right now. And this trend is simply put, steal someone else's video, re-upload it. When you get a DMCA strike, say it was copyright abuse.
What? Hold on, Quantum TV. Can you repeat that for me one more time?
Simply put, steal someone else's video, re-upload it. When you get a DMCA strike, say it was copyright abuse. Whether it was or wasn't is irrelevant. Say it's copyright abuse. That's kind of how this has gone the entire time, and many creators struggle and deal with this. It is the most frustrating and annoying thing that a creator who actually makes their own work deal with. So I want to talk about the third factor of fair use. This is the most ignored aspect of any fair use legal defense or claim.
This right here just proves how much of a brainlet Quantum TV is, because I don't think he realizes that the third fair use factor actually defends us commentary channels even more, and is actually helping our case that our videos do actually fall under fair use. So here are the 4 fair use factors right here. I'm going to read them for you guys. So number 1 right here says, the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature is for non-profit educational purposes. Sorry about that. Courts typically focus on whether the use of copyright protected material is transformative. You see this word right here, Quantum TV? Transformative, which is exactly what commentary style videos are. They're transformative. This means whether the use adds new expression or meaning to the original material, or whether it merely copies from the original. Commercial uses are less likely to be considered fair use, but it's still possible to monetize a video that contains fair use material. Wow. So Quantum TV, I actually don't think you understand fair use at all, like you're over here claiming to. So here's the second one right here. The nature of the copyrighted work. Using material from primarily factual works is more likely to be fair use than using purely fictional works. Number 3, the one that he put in his darn video. The amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. Borrowing small bits of material from an original work is more likely to be considered fair use than borrowing large portions. But if what's borrowed is considered the heart of the work, sometimes even a small sampling may weigh against fair use. And then the final one, number 4. The effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. Uses that harm the copyright owner's ability to profit from the original work are less likely to be fair uses. Courts have sometimes made an exception under this factor in cases involving, you see this word right here? Parodies. Wow. So parody style videos or doing commentary style videos as well would also be included in this.
And it simply states that the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyright work as a whole should be considered. What this means in English is basically how much of their original video did you take? It's really that black and white. They even go down to detail on the YouTube legal help page that borrowing small bits of material from an original work is more likely to be considered fair use, right? So if you take little clips and snippets, that's more likely to be fair, okay, than borrowing large portions. But that doesn't mean that it's a slam dunk either, right? Because they go on to say, however, even small taking may weigh against fair use in some situations if it constitutes the heart of the work, meaning the main idea or the whole reason the work exists.
All right, do you guys see this comment right here by Klutzy King 552? Hey, at Quantum TV, do you not realize Factor 3 protects us even more? On the other hand, in some contexts, such as critical comment or parody, copying an entire work may be acceptable, generally depending on how much is needed to achieve your purpose. You see this right here? This is exactly why Factor 3 actually helps our case even more than what Quantum TV is making it out to seem. He really thinks that this is some kind of evidence against us that our videos don't fall under fair use. Also, heart of the work, Quantum TV, the work that we're criticizing by you is the simple fact that you're over here copyright striking people falsely. The fact that you told the LGBTQ members that there should have been more Pulse nightclub victims that died, and that the Elden Ring community should go kill themselves just because you don't like their game. So you wanna sit here and consider that some kind of part of your work?
But you guys like to take whatever you want and think that it's just justified because you can speak over it. There's a reason there are 4 factors and not just one. They didn't say all's fair and well so long as you talk. That's not how it works. That's why Let's Play videos where it's totally commentary of a gameplay footage segment gets removed. That's not how fair use works. The biggest injustice right now happening on the YouTube platform are 2 things. One, laws haven't caught up to social media. So there's no real way to go in the real world and really get you guys through the fucking ringer for what you're really doing, which is just antagonizing people you don't like and harassing them, right? Straight up defamation. Alex Jones style defamation, okay?
You hear this, YouTube? This is the person that you're defending and letting roam around on your fucking platform. You hear this, guys? He really wishes that there was some kind of way for him to go through in real life and actually get to us, because apparently we're over here harassing and attacking him and defaming his darn name in commentary style videos, despite the fact that this is the same person who told the Elden Ring players that they should go kill themselves and that there should have been more Pulse nightclub victims and a myriad of other stuff. But no, he wishes that there was some actual real way to get to us because we're doing some Alex Jones style defamation. Jesus Christ, this dude is fucking delusional, an absolute brainlet who has lost his mind.
And then the other problem is that YouTube doesn't enforce for anyone but the biggest, most successful and well-off people like Disney or other corporations. But everyday people have to fend for themselves. That's just how it is right now. When that changes, you'll start to see this conversation more and more about the 3rd factor of fair use that always gets ignored. You cannot just speak and say that that's enough. And again, I point your attention to Let's Play channels that decide, I'm going to play a video game and I'm going to show whatever sports team logo, I'm going to show whatever anime content, whatever movie, whatever I want, and I'm going to show the whole thing in its entirety. Because I gave commentary and I was talking while I was showing this, it's fine.
That is completely different from what the hell you're talking about and what the hell commentary style videos are, and you absolutely know that fact, Quantum TV, because showing something that's copyrighted like a freaking sports team logo or showing clips of an anime with the sound and all of that is clearly copyrighted material by big name fucking companies and stuff.
That is not transformative enough, okay? You are still not augmenting the original purpose of that original video. You are usurping that market. And nobody is going to appreciate that, okay?
What the hell are we usurping from you? You really think you some kind of king or something, Quantum TV? You must be a king sitting on a fucking throne with no servants because nobody is believing the bullshit that you spout, man.
The reality is, YouTube outlines all of this, and they warn you. They tell you, A, to seek legal advice before claiming fair use, and they also tell you that U.S. judges determine whether something is a fair use defense based on these 4 factors, right? They also talk about fair dealings, but like I said, even fair dealings, if you look it up, will ask you, how much are you using? The amount of the portions that you are taking from somebody. How much are they? Answer that question. You see, when I go in the copyright ID tool and I tell you it's because you took 100% of my video that I put in a DMCA claim, I have a good faith belief that you've infringed on my right based off of the 3rd factor of fair use. That is not copyright abuse. Abuse is if I did it just because you were speaking or you used my footage.
Man, don't sit here and lie to our fucking faces like this, Quantum TV. That's exactly why you're over here abusing the copyright system. You don't like the fact that people are calling you out like the little bitch and asshole that you are because we're criticizing you in your dumb takes and the fact that you falsely copyright struck mischief. You went after the act, man. You freaking told the Elden Ring community to go kill their darn selves, and you told LGBT members that there should have been more Pulse nightclub victims. Like, Jesus Christ. And you're over here trying to defend this action. And I'm surprised that YouTube has been standing with you for so fucking long, because they can't do their darn jobs right. They don't know how to operate their own website, it seems.
That's abuse. I'm trying to extort you, to silence you. That's what that is. But when I'm telling you the exact reason, because you did something that violated and infringed on my creation, that's not abuse. It's here on the legal help page at YouTube. Go take or watch YouTube's copyright school video. They even tell you as much. Everyone tells you that, but you guys ignore it. And instead, when you get DMCA claims, you send your friends and your fans to attack creators like me, and you say things like going after smaller channels recently.
Alright, so either I'm really stupid or I'm just really blind, Quantum TV, because I'm not seeing anywhere in this comment right here where somebody is harassing or attacking you. He simply just said you're going after small channels now, huh?
Not going after you. Your social standing has nothing to do with whether or not I act on my rights, okay? Whether you're rich or poor, the crime that you commit is still a crime that you commit, and it should be seen equally, okay? You are infringing on somebody's copyright. Don't do it. It's that black and white. Don't fucking do it. It's not okay. It's not cool. Stop doing it, right? You don't want to hear that. Instead, you want to resort to emotional retorts like, oh, you can't handle criticism, or you're just using this to silence people.
That's right, everybody. You hear that? We're infringing on his darn copyright and his darn laws for simply making commentary style videos criticizing him for being an asshole and stuff on his platform. And apparently it's illegal and against fair use for us to do that. Even though we're making the content transformative, it just ain't enough to Quantum TV. We shouldn't call him out at all. We should just stop with it, huh? And let him roam free and do whatever he wants. That's exactly what this sound like to me. You're targeting me simply because I'm being an asshole, and yeah, sure, maybe I'm acting like a complete prick on this platform, you know, but I don't want to be called out for it. I'm going to copyright strike anybody who tries to come after me because I can't take criticism, and yet I'm going to sit here and act like I can take criticism and come up with some big brain factual stuff, which is actually not true at all.
Or you don't know how fair use works, you can't handle fair use, shit like that. But it's a cop-out, because the truth is, when we really get you talking, you say shit like Klutzy King 552. Actually, we can use 100% with commentary over it. Learn fair use. No, you cannot. Fair use factor 3.
Alright, man, I'm convinced that Quantum TV is an absolute fucking brainlet. This guy must have been born without a single brain cell in his darn head at all, because the fair use factor 3 actually helps our case even more, and yet he's over here tossing it around thinking that it actually helps his little stupid argument for why he's falsely copyright striking channels that talk about him.
The reality is, Let's Play channels, like I've been saying, have been getting taken down. Reactionary channels have been getting taken down. Fucking manga review channels have been getting taken down. Because as long as it's someone's copyrighted work and you didn't create it, and you think you want to give your take on it or your spin on it, and you don't transform it enough, you're not doing anything. All you're doing is running your mouth over somebody else's work. Commentary alone does not remove the aspect of you stealing someone else's work and not transforming it.
Yeah, Quantum TV is actually delusional. This guy over here really thinks that us making commentary style videos over someone else's videos like him is not transformative enough, even though it is. And even if we put like gameplay and stuff in the background, it still just ain't transformative enough in his eyes, and he's gonna copyright strike us. Nah, man, you're only doing it because we're criticizing you and you can't take criticism. He's over here confusing copyright infringement and fair use for something else entirely, some made-up ass law that he came with inside of his darn head. That's what it is.
That's how it all works. That's called infringement. You're not entitled to take Disney's entire Star Wars movie, and because you want to pause and play, speaking or talking shit about certain characters or whatever, that's not fair use, right?
I find it funny that he's mentioned Star Wars and Disney in this video twice, despite the fact that this guy put a Disney movie trailer in one of his videos before and got hit with a copyright strike by Disney because of that, and he already knows he shouldn't have done something like that. I think he's still pretty pissed off that Disney even hit him with a copyright strike, despite the fact that you shouldn't have put a movie trailer from them inside his video.
Now, this concept that I'm abusing the copyright system because I don't like people or I don't like people saying things about me is ridiculous. While it is true that I do not like people talking shit for the sole purpose of doing it because they can.
Here, let me help you out, Quantum TV. Let's just cut out that last part right there and just leave it at while it is true, okay? Because it is actually true. You don't like the fact that you're being criticized on the internet for the crap takes and the stuff that you said about the Elden Ring and LGBTQ community.
Who would like that, right? That's like an oxymoron. Nobody fucking likes that. You kind of are answering your own question. You wouldn't like that. If I was fucking bashing your mother or your father publicly or anywhere, you wouldn't like that. You'd take it very personal, right? And the reality is, that's what this is about. This is about people who want to kind of have rules for thee, but not for me.
Okay, first of all, nobody is over here bashing your mother and father publicly in videos and stuff, Quantum TV, okay? We're criticizing you simply because of the way you're acting and the things that you have done. And second of all, this is not no rules for thee, but not for me situation right here that you're trying to make this seem like. So please just shut up about that.
That's what this is, right? You don't want a consequence for being an asshole. I don't care. The problem is you want to then pretend like there's no legal grounds for the claims being made against you. And there are. 100% of somebody's labor is not free. You're the kind of person that thinks that like somebody else needs to foot the bill for your life. Somebody else needs to foot the bill for something you want. Somebody else needs to foot the bill for your way in life. And that's what this is. Many of you content creators want to monetize other people's hard work, but you don't want to put the work in yourself. It's called entitlement. It's disgusting. And it's against the law, quite frankly, as outlined by Fair Use when they tell you this. It's on the legal help page. So again, you can sit here till the cows come home and say Quantum TV doesn't know Fair Use and all this other shit. You can do that, but I know Fair Use very fucking well, okay? I'm not confused. It's just 9 times out of 10 not worth it to go after a smaller creator that's not monetized, that doesn't really care about his channel one way or another.
That's right, guys. What we're doing is in the wrong and is actually illegal for us to make commentary style videos on Quantum TV and calling him out like the bitch that he is and the asshole he acts like on the internet. That's right, man. Let's find out what's going to happen next, huh? Am I going to go to jail for 15 darn years or something simply because I made a commentary style video on Quantum TV calling him out for the things that he has said? Also, if it's not worth it to go after small channels that aren't even monetized yet and apparently don't care about their darn channel, then why exactly did you copyright strike Soru's video when he only had about 414 darn subs at the time, which means that he's not even monetized. Neither does he even have community posts yet. He was barely even at 500 subs, man, and yet you copyright struck his darn video. Yet over here you're also saying it's not really worth it to go after small channels that ain't even monetized. What you're saying does not add up at all, Quantum TV. I got the calculator right here in fucking front of me, and none of what you're saying is adding up at all. It just doesn't fit the bill.
To fucking sit here and go through legal proceeding after legal proceeding, but that doesn't mean that you're not infringing on my rights. You absolutely are, and you are in the wrong. And YouTube doesn't like to dirty their hands. Okay, I get it. They don't want to take he said, she said sides. But again, they also are doing a poor job at making sure that everyday content creators are being enforced while the same thing can still happen, again, through Disney or all these other corporations. And it matters more when it's them, and they'll remove your video then. That's why you guys target us. That's why all the drama channels you see right now, they're not about like what movie they don't like and criticizing certain pieces of the movie. There's no drama channels that really do that because they know how that ends.
You make shit reviews about TVs on the darn internet, Quantum TV, for a living, okay? It's not that deep, number one. Number two, you're over here talking about somehow there's no freaking commentary style videos or YouTube channels on the platform that sit here and criticize pieces of movies or nothing like that. I don't think you've seen channels like The Critical Drinker or Chris Stuckman or Jeremy James or nothing like that, huh? Have you? Because channels like that do actually exist. But then again, it just goes to show you just how much Quantum TV knows. He doesn't know anything about YouTube itself as a whole, and he doesn't know anything about fair use.
No, you guys come after us, the everyday creator who adds value to the content or to the platform with making advertisers want to invest in the YouTube platform with actually engaging content and a real niche around real products and people. You guys are just a glorified mob committee that go around harassing whoever you want. And YouTube, for the time being, allows you to exist, and I get it, but don't think that you're not going to be fought every step of the way. Us actual content creators don't want you here. We want you off the platform yesterday morning because you're not actually a part of the platform. You're the problem with it. You're the kind of people that literally can be told that copyright laws exist, are a thing, you should follow them, and then point fingers at everybody else, calling them every name under the sun to try to cancel them, outcry. You'll band together all over the place to outcry, But then when you're told about the laws, you ignore them entirely and then say, we can do what we want. 100% of your labor is ours for the taking. You're a glorified fucking pirate. Congratulations. We know what you are. But at the end of the day, you will be fought, and we'll do what we can as actual creators to make sure that you stop stealing from us. It's really that black and fucking white. I don't care if you don't like it. Stop stealing from us. We don't like it. Be a normal person. Do your own shit. It's not that hard.
So apparently we're pirates now because we're quote unquote stealing Quantum TV and other people that we criticize content in these commentary style videos right here, and that it's illegal, against the law, doesn't fall under fair use. Ooh boy, ooh spooky, what's gonna happen, huh? We're gonna go to prison for this or something like that, huh? Quantum TV, simply because we criticized a man in a commentary style video who is now acting like a little bitch and cannot take criticism. Just imagine that, going to prison for like a few darn years and stuff, and then you tell them what you got in for. Yeah, man, what are you in for? Well, you see, I made a video on this stupid TV reviewer named Quantum TV, and I criticized him in a commentary style video and called him a little bitch because he told the Elden Ring community to go kill themselves. And then everybody just starts running away and backing away from you. Like, this guy's too dangerous, man. Just stay away from him. Oh my God. He made a commentary style video. He's the most dangerous of us all. I can see why he's put in here. Like, Jesus Christ, Quantum TV. Are you serious? And then you go on to say that we're pirates and stuff too? Oh boy. So what did we learn today, huh? That apparently making commentary style videos on Quantum TV and other people is illegal. It doesn't fall under fair use. It's not transformative enough. We need to stop and make our own original content. We're pirates and everything because we're stealing their darn content apparently, despite the fact that we take clips or even sometimes the whole video, which is allowed, and then edit it around and make it transformative. Well, not transformative enough in Quantum TV's eyes once again. It's illegal to do this. Don't do it at all. Don't make commentary style videos. Make some other kind of genre videos on YouTube, okay? Otherwise, who knows what the hell will happen. Quantum TV will just copyright strike you, I guess. Jesus, man. This really is the dark age of YouTube. Overall, this was a really shit video by Quantum TV, and I'm not surprised at all. So you guys already know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Dislike the video if you dislike it. Turn on notifications. Hit the bell icon to be notified about when I release new videos. This is me, Mitsune Nika. Stealing other people's content in commentary style videos like a pirate, apparently. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'm out.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now.